while he was a player at Creighton.
He talked about back in the day, look, you just chipped in and did a little bit of everything. He also talked about calling a baseball game. That's a terrific cut by Victoria for her.
What a rejection from Bree Beal. On the other end, Beal lays it in. A 7-0 beginning for South. 25-10. South Carolina in front. Westbrook trying to front Boston. Hall will fire a three. No. Offense. They're 0 for 3 from the line. Extended run for Sanaya Rivers. Great look. Beal got free and Boston found her.
Yeah.
Miss, a career high for her. Destiny Henderson.
Especially when they're in high school.
What would Gino say about you in that regard?
Yeah.
Henderson. Air.
Boston on the baseline. Bree Hall.
Ducharme gets swallowed up by Boston. Here comes Henderson, all alone. On the bench now. We're set into the game for South Carolina. Henderson will take and hit. Henderson giving it up. Boston dishing it back. Henderson, not that time.
Averages just under 15 points a game for the Commodores. You see both teams here on the defensive end. They're playing with their heels inside a three-point line.
And we talked about a great rim protector. She's the best in the business. And here
has been a real resilient bunch of Cats. Their Georgia game midweek was the first time they had all been together since mid-December. They've had some.
Smith cut off. Vandy packing that lane tight. 5 on the shot clock. Boston another 3, no.
Range can lead their break after getting a defensive board.
I just pictured WNBA general manager salivating watching in that third quarter on Saturday. Boston will fire short.
Of course.
absolutely. There's a lot of great opportunities for athletes nowadays, and Deja Kelly is taking full advantage.
Aliyah Boston, mid-range.
Boston will fire. You bet. Seven lead changes, 4 ties. Boston doesn't get. British guard became the first British woman to win an NCAA basketball championship a season ago.
They get wide open looks. Elon's made 5 of their last 6 field goals. They started 4 of 19 from the floor. South Carolina unable to.
Good strong take to the basket for 2 by.
You see the transformation in her body, in her game, and in her mentality.
Me here nearly lost her back.
At 10 o'clock Eastern on ESPN in Vegas. Here McClain in her first game. Number 1 Gonzaga, number 2 UCLA, 1-2 here on a Monday, 1-2 tomorrow night. Dickie V courtside, Good Sam Empire Classic.
Henderson, here's Boston, one-on-one with Nelson Adota. Here comes the double. Boston unable to finish, but draws the 10 points and 7 rebounds. Boston muscles in, surrounded by 3. Finds her teammate Beal for the finish. And
have established Aliyah Boston. Yes, get her a touch early.
One-on-one with Nelson Adota. Boston, that's too easy. On 5 of 7 shooting. Boston deep seal, left it short, got it back, got fouled, and is it? Noriema has told us in his mind those 2 and Beckers are getting 20 every night. Boston gets fouled, and Aliyah Boston is going to. Beal bouncing away, Boston deep position, and the touch.
Ball inside to Aliyah Boston, immediately drawing 3 defenders, steps through anyway.
Their offensive possessions. Here's Boston spinning on Cochran. That's too easy. We need to contain Page. South Carolina has done both in the early going. Boston doesn't get the flip. Guess what?
One as well.
Bree Beal is number 12 in white for South Carolina at the bottom of your screen right now. Henderson putting up another three! Feeling it!
PIHL Philadelphia. Let me just go. I was going to try to say something cool.
She always looks cool.
Yeah,
Quarter of this semifinal. Stanford and UConn later on tonight on ESPN. In the corner, Rivers off the side of the backboard. Van Lith. Cook around the Boston screen. Short. Boston near.
Taking time off the clock.
Henderson. Switched on Edwards. Henderson. Not that time. One-on-one with Boston. Fading away. Got the roll.
It's going to be about making time.
Chambers setting the screen.
That's available on the ESPN app. As Smith hits the jumper. A whole lot to cheer about for South Carolina fans in that third. Turned a 14-point halftime deficit into a 1 points tonight for Henderson. Ducharme gets swallowed up by Boston. The Jones screen. Our ESPN mock has Henderson going 7th in the draft. Jones, leaner, doesn't get the roll. Here's Beckers. She might have to do it herself. Beckers bounces. Edwards able to finish. Jeff Walls calls the best defensive player in the country. Couldn't finish the layup over Aliyah Boston.
South Carolina's size in the paint. They're blocking shots when they do get into the paint. How about that, though? Wow, what a great bucket move there.
Boston spinning, bodying, gets the foul called against Boston.
Leaner, she's more durable, she's smarter. You can move her into other spots on the floor and she can be successful. Like that.
Evades after the overplay. Here's Nelson Adota. One-on-one with Boston. Nelson Adota gets it to go. That's a
Team perfectly.
Cochran fades away. Doesn't get the roll. Nice box out there.
Rumdell's not looking to shoot either. And she's still getting her feet wet in the SEC, but she's got to look for her shot. Okay, freshman.
Always the toughest, the ones that just kept playing hard and kept bringing effort. And that's the kind of team we want to have so that
travel all across the world because of our daughter's basketball, and these parents are absolutely dedicated to being there every step of the way.
Pretty awesome. Wonderful job of that. Austin couldn't squeeze it in, but got the whistle against Cardoso, and free throws here for
over Oregon and Stanford. Jose runs a lot of stuff, and he's got a veteran team that can execute. Coach Fernandez down there.
Haley Troop trying to feed it to Williams. This will be a tough matchup inside. Williams.
Smith looking for help. Cochran faces up and gets the roll on the jumper.